You know, one of the neatest things that occurs in many men's groups is confession of sin and accountability. Not every men's group, and not always right away, but it is one of the neatest things that can take place when you get just the fellas together. So let me give you some advice on how to develop a spirit of confession and accountability within your group. The first is, don't expect too much too soon. With new groups, don't expect it at all. It takes months, not weeks, usually for guys to feel comfortable sharing what's really going on in their lives. Then, when you kind of feel like it's the right time, then model the way. You set the tone. It's the old adage, the speed of the leader, the speed of the team. You confess sin. And confess real sin. Don't confess things like you care too much or you have way too much compassion. Those aren't real confessions. If you want guys to confess what's really going on in their life, you take the risk first and you confess. And you'd be surprised, a lot of times guys will take that cue and they'll confess something too. And then you create a safe, non-judgmental environment. When a guy shares what's really going on in his life, you might hear some stuff. But guess what? If you say, dude, you are so messed up, well, everybody will just shut down. You will crush confession and it'll never happen in your group. So you just create a safe environment for a guy to share what's really going on. And then when a guy confesses something, you thank him. You say, thank you for having the courage, for taking the risk to confess that. Because, again, you're creating a tone. And then don't badger guys that don't confess. If 4 guys in your group confess what's going on in life, and 4 guys just kind of sit there quietly, nervously, don't badger them. Don't look them in the eye and go, all right, your turn now. You won't get very far with those fellas. And then finally, understand it's not your job to fix a guy. Some sin patterns have taken years to develop, and you're not going to fix it after the guy confesses it once in your group. Your job is to hear it, to pray for the fella, and then to trust the Holy Spirit to do His work to help bring real change. So those are just several things that you can do to foster an environment where confession of sin is likely to occur.